G'day guys, my name is Trent, aka LaxLime, bringing you a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against a FlamingAxel. He is also a PokeTuber. His link will be in the doobly-doo, so definitely head over there and check him out. He is a very threatening battler. He also makes really original movesets for a lot of his Pokemon, and he does post them on video, so if you are interested in that, head over there. Looking at his team, he does have that Tauros, which I'm a little bit scared about, so I sort of have to work around that guy. Also, he has one Pokemon, I'm not going to give it away, that annihilates my team. It hurts so much, and it's such a cool set, but we will work that out throughout the battle. We will get into it. It is an NU battle, and let's go. I actually decide to lead off with my Emolga. I basically just led off for the Volt Switch initiative. He does bring out Dusk Noir first. He does frisk me, and unfortunately he gets to see that I am holding the wise lens, glasses. I do carry that on my Emolga because it's sort of, I bluff specs and scarfs on this thing just to sort of mess with my opponent a little bit. But I do get out there with that Volt Switch. I was sort of predicting the status move, so I thought Pyro was probably the guy to take it because he is going to be Choice Scarf. He's going to come in and out of the battle. He's not going to take much residual damage. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Brilliant, works perfectly for me. The Flamethrower does like a decent amount, but it's not enough, and he does have the Pain Split, so that's just going to be super annoying. I hate the Snorlax. They are so bulky and so much trouble to deal with. But a really cool poke nonetheless. I go out to a Uxie, and he also actually switches out into his Typhlosion. Eruption is going to hurt, but I'm pretty confident that Uxie can take some hit, and I'm actually going to retaliate with a knockoff, just knocking off whatever item this thing is holding. It actually turns out that he is holding the Choice Specs, so that sort of tells me that the Tauros is Scarfed, so that sort of scared me a little bit. Turns out the Tauros isn't Scarfed, and that sort of made me play really risky and conservative more than anything in this battle, just trying not to get hurt by that Tauros. I do decide to stay in just to set up some Stealth Rocks, and I'm gonna switch out so I can use this Duxie later as death fodder. I decided to actually go into my Pyro. I sort of thought that it was going to predict me to go into Seadra, so I thought he was going to go for Hidden Power Grass, so I actually go into Pyro, and you know, it was probably a better play if I went into Seadra at that point, but I was completely over predicting and overthinking that move. He does end up switching out, and I just go for the Hyper Voice, hoping that he doesn't switch any of the Ghost type Pokemon in, because I know Hyper Voice will do more damage to the rest of most of his team than what a Flamethrower probably would. But I'm going to switch the hell out of there and go into Emolga. I know that Thunderbolt is going to threaten this thing so much and will kill it at this range. So I was actually really surprised that he did stay in for this Thunderbolt, because that's bye jelly time. It's no brainer. He will from here go into his Tauros, and there was no way that I was going to stick around for this next attack. I'm switching out to Uxie to use it as death fodder so I can bring Bob in, Bob the Girder, and you know, threaten this Tauros as much as possible. He does go for the Retaliate, and then I'm like, oh, it's Choice Scarf. Yeah, definitely Choice Scarf. Yeah, no, I'm wrong, and that sort of messed me up a little bit. But you know, whatever. You know, you win some, you lose some. You make wrong predictions. You know, so on and so forth. So I do go into Bob, threatening this thing out. He's going to go into his Typhlosion. I did end up going for the knockoff just in case he wanted to switch anything else in. The knockoff does at least enough damage for me to be able to take him out with the Muck Punch on the next turn. So Typhlosion is down. From here, he will bring back in his Dusk Noir. I'm going to go for the knockoff in this turn just to knock off those leftovers. He is super annoying. As you can see there, I do have the Assault Vest on this guy, only because I don't have a second Eviolite, but FlamingAxel did help me out at the end of this battle and give me one, so thank you so much for that, mate. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp there. I was sort of wondering why he did that, because now I've got Guts activated. Since it is Guts activated, I'm going to get out of there and go into the Pyro, because I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that Pain Split on this turn. And so glad I made that prediction, because if I was wrong, it could have been a bit of a bother. So I'm able to get that Flamethrower off, and that Dusk Noir is a down. A Dusk Noir? Am I saying that right? I don't know. But so Pyro's out here. He's sitting pretty. He's like, yep, sweet. I'm wrecking his team at this point. But Taurus does come in, and I'm a little bit scared, so I am getting the hell out of there, and I am unfortunately going to have to sack off this beautiful Pokemon, the Purugly. The double edge does come through, and it annihilates it. It completely annihilates Taurus. It's like Purugly. It just got owned. But the recoil is actually going to help me so much, because it will be putting me closer into that range of the knockoff. The Muck Punch to actually take out this Taurus. He does end up switching out. I just went for the safe play and go for the Muck Punch, which does absolutely nothing against this Leafeon. Now, I'm going to switch out there. I'm like, yeah, sweet, I'm going to switch out into a Mulga. He's going to be able just to win this, just take out this Leafeon without any problems. But I'm an idiot and made a complete misclick and went to Seadra. And I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? But he does go for the Wish. It sort of worked out really well for me, that he did. Because if he went for the Leaf Blade, bye-bye Seadra. So super happy about this. I'm actually thinking this is probably a defensive Leafeon more than anything. And you don't see that very often, so cool. Pretty cool. I make the right play and actually go into my Mulga this time. The Leaf Blade does nothing. So I'm actually going to go for the Air Slash, and it does so much damage. It puts him down very low damage, and I do get the flinch, which is I'm pretty happy about that, because now I don't have to take any more unnecessarily damage on the Emolga, and then the next Air Slash will take out this Leafeon. So I am thinking there is no way that I'm going to lose this battle from this point. I'm really confident. I've definitely outclassing him at the moment. But here comes that Taurus, and as I said, it's definitely the problem. I decided to just keep in Emolga because I'm thinking after this, it's going to put the Taurus into yellow range, and then I'm just going to come in and Mock Punch the hell out of Taurus, and, see you later. I am Guts activated, so I was super confident this would be enough to kill. I was just, fingers crossed, and it clearly is. It clearly is, because Gerda Bob is a beast. He will, from here, go out into his Drifloom. Drifloom. When I was saying that he comes up with really cool movesets, this is one. I got completely wasted by this thing. He has gone for the Endure. I have gone for the Knockoff, which means that his weakness policy props. Along with his weakness policy, now his Unburden is activated. And I'm gonna get messed up here. There's no way, this Unburden, this thing is gonna outspeed everything. I do go into Pyroar from here thinking, Scarfed. It's gotta be Scarfed. It's fully infested. It's timid. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to outspeed with the Drifloom and take it out. But unfortunately, it doesn't. And he also has Thunderbolt. Super sucks, because if he only had Shadow Ball, Seadra would have been able to survive one attack and actually take out this Drifloom. So that Thunderbolt just sort of added, just pushed in the salt into the wounds, basically. But it was a very fun battle, and it actually turned out to be really close. I had so much fun in that. It definitely made me think, and I thought we both actually played really well. But thank you guys for watching and sticking around. If you would like a chance to battle me, you can hit me up on Twitter, or you can leave a comment below, whatever you feel, and we can sort something out. Also, remember to check out FlamingAxel. His link will be in the doobly-doo, as I said before. Thank you as well. If you did like this video, you can hit that like button, you can subscribe, and you can share and do, all of those other things that are pretty cool and supportive. But that is all from me today, so I will see you guys next time.